Are you looking to get a rooftop tent to lift your camping experience? Well, watch this video before making a decision. Rooftop tents are the go-to choice for many campers, and for great reason too. There is nothing more frustrating than getting to your campsite just to play the which tent pole goes where and is this a door or a window game. It's not a great time. But as we're going to show you in this video, those days are gone. Another great thing about rooftop tents is they're going to get you up off that cold, damp ground and away from all those scary, nasty, creepy crawlies Australia's known for. In this video, we're going to be covering the different types of tents, how they function, and how they mount to your car, and many other useful pieces of information to help you make the right decision when purchasing your rooftop tent. Hey, my name's Matt.
And I'm Braden.
Braden, mate, I can see we've got a fair few different styles and types of rooftop tents over here. Mate, what's the differences?
Yeah, there's a few different styles, Matt, so let's go over here and check them all out.
All right, let's check it out.
So we've got two styles of rooftop tents. You got your hard shells or we got your soft shells. However, there are a few variations of these tents. When it comes to your hard shells here, they either clamp, pop up, or your hybrid folding style. The clamp style you see here opens from one end like a shell, making the roof on an angle, whereas pop-ups, the roof pops straight up, gives you a nice flat roof surface. The hybrid folding style is like a clamp style and a soft shell folding. They've also got your soft shell models over there. They also fold in half, reducing the overall footprint of the roof or tent on your roof when it's all packed down.
Geez, mate, it sounds like there's quite a few different styles of rooftop tents out there.
Definitely is.
Can you explain the features of each style to me, mate?
Sure can, Matt. So firstly, hard shell means that the hard shell's got a hard roof. One of the biggest benefits actually comes with gas strut opening for a quick and easy setup. However, the hard shells are a lot heavier than a soft shell, like the one we can see over next to us.
Right, so a hard shell's a great option for people who just want a nice, quick, easy setup.
Yeah, if you're looking to rock up at your campsite and start relaxing as quickly as possible, a hard shell is absolutely the best thing for you to crack a cold beer nice and quick.
Oh, mate, that sounds great to me. Braden, mate, tell me more about these soft shell tents you've got going over here.
So these tents require a little bit more setup than your hard shells. They're a much lighter and more compact tent.
Right, so these are a great option for a smaller car.
They're probably the most versatile and common style you will see due to the fact that they are lighter and compact, so they fit a much wider range of cars and setups. Right. They're significantly cheaper as well than a hard shell.
Okay, you mentioned earlier that one folds the width and the other one folds the length. Mate, what do you mean by that, and why would I go for one versus the other?
Well, most soft shells fold the length, allowing for a smaller footprint, which will allow if you fit smaller cars, canopies, or even utes. The other one folds the width, which making it super narrow and compact. This will actually give you the extra room on your roof rack to fit other things like your bike carrier or a kayak, like you can actually see here.
Right, I did notice the kayak up here. So I guess that could be extra space for like a bike carrier or a fishing rod if you're not into the kayaking. Mate, so this must be the hybrid one over here.
Yeah, so this tent here also has gas strut opening like the hard shells we looked at earlier, but it's similar to the soft shells as it folds open. What makes this tent actually great is that it's super compact with its square design, which also has a quicker setup and a pack up time than your conventional soft shell tent.
Whoa, mate, that really does sound like the best of both worlds. All right, so now I've got a good understanding of rooftop tent styles. How do I actually mount one to my car?
Well, Matt, the first thing you need to consider is the maximum load limit your vehicle can carry while driving, as this will determine how heavy a tent you can actually fit to the car.
What do you mean by load limit while driving?
Well, your vehicle actually has two different load limits. Your dynamic, so while you're moving around, and static is when you're parked up and ready to camp. As a very general rule of thumb, your static load limit can be around 3 times the dynamic load limit. To get this information though, it's best to check your owner's manual or contact your manufacturer.
Well, what if I want to fit a rooftop tent to the canopy or even the ute tub?
Great question. We've noticed that more and more people are wanting to mount the rooftop tent to the ute tub. It's a great way to get some of that fuel economy back, getting that tent out of the wind and not causing so much drag. Also makes it easier to access because it's a bit lower to the ground for you. Regarding the carrying capacity of your canopy or ute-tub, you still have to contact the manufacturer to get the load limit, but if you find that your canopy or ute-tub has a low limit, you can come into any of our local Roof Racks Galore stores. We actually sell bracing kits that are designed to help increase that load rating.
All right, so it's pretty clear that load rating is the first thing I need to consider. Mate, once I've got that information, what's my next step gonna be?
Well, the next step is finding the best roof rack system for your needs. However, there are a few factors to consider while making this decision, such as what vehicle, where on the vehicle you want to carry, and what type of tent. That's why we do recommend you head into your local Roof Racks Galore store, talk to one of our experts, and they'll guide you through the best rack system for you for fitting your rooftop tent.
Mate, I noticed that we've got tents fitted to both roof bars and platforms. Are they designed to fit straight on to either one?
Most rooftop tents are designed to fit straight to roof bars via a U-bolt system. However, when fitting a tent to a platform, this is where things get a little bit more complicated. The rooftop tent will sit flat on the platform, so a U-bolt system might not be suitable for all roof platforms. You may need a tent mounting kit. Some of these do come with a quick release feature, which does make it easier to take off the tent if you don't want it on there all the time.
Right, so there's really no all-in-one solution without kind of having all those factors.
Exactly, Matt. This is why we suggest you come down to your local store. We'll answer all your questions and take away any concerns you may have about mounting that rooftop tent.
All right, so is there anything else I need to consider when looking for the rooftop tent?
Yeah, Matt, there's a few other things that we need to consider. Firstly, we need to think about how many people are actually going to sleep in your tent. There are some tents that have space for 2, 3, or even 4 people. Some tents have the ability to add an annex underneath, which can be perfect for extra storage space and maybe even some extra sleeping area for other people.
Mate, are there any tents for hot and cold climates?
Some tents are actually designed to handle the cold climates a bit better. They're a thicker layer of insulation, which will help keep the cold out and the warmth in. There are also anti-condensation mats that are available that help reduce the condensation that come underneath the mattress inside the tent. For warmer climates, there are tents that come with full-size windows to increase the ventilation, which will help make a greater difference in those hot, sticky nights, you know. It's also worth checking out the different ratings that the tents have. So they have like UV, your waterproofing, or even your mold rating.
Red, are there any accessories I should be looking at to make my camping experience just a little bit more comfortable?
Well, Matt, the number one thing I would actually recommend when it comes to comfort for your camping rooftop tent is actually your mattress thickness. The mattress can actually make or break your camping experience, which is why some brands actually offer you a mattress upgrade.
Man, I can definitely see why a thicker mattress would make a world of difference.
Oh yeah.
Mate, before we wrap this up, say I've got an awning on the side of my car, is that going to affect the type or style of rooftop tent I can go with?
That's a great question, Matt. Some rooftop tents actually only have a single point of entry, which can cause a problem in some situations. There are other rooftop tents that actually have multiple entry points, but this question might be best answered at your Roof Racks Galore specialist, as it can be quite unique depending on which car, which awning, or even what sort of tent you're sort of picking from.
Oh, thanks for watching our video today. I hope you did find this informative. If you do feel that there was anything we didn't cover in today's video and you do have a few more questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. And if you are in the market for a rooftop tent, make sure you jump on our website, roofracksgalore.com.au, or come down to any one of our stores across Australia. Hey, we'll see you in the next one. See ya.